Hey y'all, it's Donnie. I am here with the reading of the day, and if you need to go ahead and get online, please do so. I've already done my preparations, and we're gonna get into it right now. So, all right, the first card out is Emerald Gate. The second card out is Don't Dream, It's Over. And let's see. This one. Oh, and then we have Earth, Gaia, or Bones. I believe this one came out last time too. But no, Bones just came up, but whatever. Okay. So let's look at these three and then get into it. All three as a whole. So Emerald Gate says, your heart is healing, and your healing is allowing others to heal too. Your kindness and generosity is being acknowledged. Be encouraged to continue and not ever be discouraged to love genuinely. Who you are and how you love is opening up a world of beautiful experiences for you. Your natural healing energy is needed in the world, and you are protected in doing the work you came here to do. All right? And then, don't dream, it's over. The clouds of depression are lifting or have recently lifted. You may have recently walked or run away from unhealthy or unsafe relationships. Know that you've done the right thing by choosing yourself and wanting better for your life and future. There may be waves of intense emotional release, and as your body gets used to a safer environment and circumstances. Be assured that where you once needed to disassociate from reality is over. It's safe to be present and heal. Okay, and then Earth, Gaia, connecting with the land no matter where you are, everywhere you go. Feel that your feet are planted, that you're always where you're supposed to be, and that you are safe and protected. Give reverence to the earth, your body, your blood, and those who walked on her soil, swam in her waters, ate of her food, and benefited from her resources before you, so that you are now enabled to thrive. Respect the dirt. And it's also associated with our bones. Okay? So, what I want to say for this reading is that this is about coming out of a very anxious time. This feels like it's for people who have been working consciously on their heart healing, because Emerald Gate is about the heart. But it's also upliftment and reassurance that you are here to do that work and to allow the work that you are doing for healing your heart to permeate into your other relationships and to affect other people while you're here. It doesn't necessarily mean that you do work in a healing space, but you very well may work in a healing space. If you're someone who isn't occupied in a healing space as a profession, I would just say that whatever heart healing that you've been doing on purpose, whether that's been reflecting on what you've learned from past relationships, taking accountability for your part and why past relationships may have had to end with other people, that type of practice acknowledgement and healing is being acknowledged. And with Don't Dream It's Over, it's making me feel like you have left that type of circumstance recently. So this could be with family members, co-workers, friends, old business partners. It's coming up too. So just know that you've done the right thing, but also this is a reminder to allow yourself to have the time to reflect in a more relaxed way. So, maybe just time alone in a way that gives you a moment to process what has just happened, because especially with the Don't Dream It's Over is about having to immediately remove ourselves from circumstances because they've gotten to a point either where things have become dangerous, too intense for what we are choosing to allow, or our boundaries have been crossed. Okay, and it's processing a lot of times a trauma that may have taken place within a relationship or an incident with someone else. So I do want to credit you for choosing to not keep yourself in a dangerous situation and leaving that. And this is really just saying to call on your ancestral support with Earth and Gaia here to allow yourself to. There's a book called The Body Keeps the Score. So it just reminds me of that title. Maybe not necessarily everything in that book, but that title is very prominent in my mind right now to say. So I do want to say that it's about feeling those feelings, and as you're coming out of fight or flight, to take the time to bring some ease to the body, ease to the nervous system, doing things that allow you to stay calm, or finding practices that allow you to stay calm, whether that be breathing exercises, somatic therapy, tapping, whatever that might be for you. I would say to start looking towards those types of remedies, maybe even Reiki, if you can find a Reiki practitioner to help you process that type of trauma, or massage therapy that can help you to process that, deep Thai massage, things like that that are gonna bring some healing and soothing back to the body. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let me get one or two more. All right, so we have Sea Turtle. I love this card too. Sea Turtle says, you're not afraid to go deep and listen to the messages that surface from within you. You take your time and move with a sound sense of knowing. Water and spending time at the shore can be places that revitalize and bring you solace. You are content to spend time alone and rejoin others when you feel recharged. Continue trusting the ebb and flow of your decisions. There will be messages reaching you in dreams and in your waking life. So with Sea Turtle, I feel like with the time that you're taking alone, it's all right to go deep. It's okay to just face the feelings. Sea Turtle is really about being brave enough to face your feelings no matter how they show up, and being in the flow of life's uncertainties, and knowing that no matter what happens, you'll always have yourself, because you can always return to yourself. You can always go deep within to keep yourself, I'll say, anchored in a certain way, or keep your center in a certain way that doesn't throw you too far left or right. Okay. And with Sea Turtle, I also want to remind you to use water as a tool to help you with healing. So whether that be speaking over the water that you drink, speaking to the water as you bathe, as you water your plants, as you wash your hands, you know what I mean? Just putting yourself in the space of remembering that type of energy flow in itself. And if you can go to a body of water to revitalize yourself, to, commune with the energy of water, I would also encourage you to do that as well. This is about emotional healing overall and healing in the body. So bridging the gap between emotional and physical healing is, I feel, the overall tone of the message, and figuring out the way to do that best suits you is going to help you right now. I know that a lot of people are acknowledging certain holidays. You may be wanting to either retreat for a while other than being very communal, or you may just want to take time to yourself before you go out and before you're spending time with other people. So however that shows up for you, I would just say to keep in mind that emotional and physical balance of wholeness or wellness, consciousness before you head out and mingle with the other folks. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all's time, attention, and energy today. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.